This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. This morning we're learning some safety tips to keep in mind when getting an ATV. We have Tim Murphy from Action Cycles here this morning to tell us more about it. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Doing great. So let's go ahead and talk about the difference between an ATV and you said a
UTV?
Yes.
An ATV is basically a four-wheeler that you basically straddle and sit on to operate, and a UTV, or otherwise known as a side-by-side, is you actually drive it like a mini truck. Two people sit side by side.
Okay, so what we have in front of us is an ATV, correct?
Is an ATV, yes.
All right, so for somebody that's never purchased one and is looking to purchase one, because this can be used for a variety of different things, for out on the farm, for hunting and all that stuff, what are like the main questions or components somebody should look for when purchasing one? Well,
the first thing that they would want to do is decide which one they would want, whether it be an ATV or a UTV, because they each have their own built purpose. ATVs now are fuel injected. Different brands have different options. This model that Kimco puts out is a fuel injected, belt driven model. You select a gear ratio that you want, so there's no shifting with the foot. It's got hand control brakes on it.
So this would be something that, with me, that's not comfortable with shifting, so this would be something that I would look into?
These units are very user-friendly.
Oh, okay.
Yes, very easy to operate.
An Ella Soroka edition that's completely padded, too, on the outside? Because she's going to run it into everything.
You can get different options. I'm not aware of the Ella Soroka option.
I'm sure that's when the helmet and gloves and padding for myself and boots come in.
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and talk about safety components. What should people, not only when they buy this, what else should they purchase with this?
You should at least consider a helmet.
Okay.
All manufacturers recommend wearing a helmet when you're operating one of these, because you have to treat them with respect. They can hurt you. They're very useful. And then probably at least a set of work boots, some kind of footwear that helps support also.
Okay. Now let's talk about winterization. We're heading into the colder months. Do you winterize something like this? Do you change out the tires or anything like that, or is this an all year round vehicle?
These are basically all year round. You typically don't have to worry about winterizing an ATV or UTV unless you're going to put it in storage and you're not going to use it. There are most of your recreational riders probably would want to winterize their unit because they may not use it that much in the winter, where the farmers would use them year round. So for them, typically when they bring them in to have them serviced, we check their coolant levels, make sure the coolant is up to par, and make sure that it'll survive the cold, harsh weather.
Now, these things have made some advancements in the years. I mean, like we were talking between breaks, you guys have a, what do they call it, accessory plug-in?
They have accessory plugs.
So you can run anything, like power stuff off of that, spotlights, everything
Cedars,
like that. Plenty of racks that you guys can have. I'm sure you have accessories that they can mount to them for different things. I know hunting, we use one that has a gun rack on the front, so you don't have to strap your gun to you. You can just lay it across the front.
Yeah, they're very versatile. Farmers use them, hunters use them. Even your average what we call a weekend warrior, your average outdoor enthusiast likes them.
So now let's go ahead and talk about Kimco. This is one of the brands that you carry at Action Cycles. How is that different from the other brands that are available out there?
Kimco is new, relatively new to the market. They're new to the Kirksville area, especially. They're a manufacturing company out of Taiwan, and they've been around in scooters for years, and they now are offering a line of their own product in the side-by-sides and the ATVs.
And you guys have been doing maintenance and fixing ATVs forever, so not only are you selling them now, but you guys pretty much know how to fix.
Yeah, we service all makes and models. This just happens to be the one that we offer to the general public for sale.
So price range, in case somebody wants this on their Christmas list?
Adult size ATV that Kimco makes, kids ATVs. An adult ATV ranges anywhere from $5,500 on up to $9,500 depending on options.
That's pretty cheap. I thought they'd be a lot more expensive than that.
No, not bad. Pretty reasonable.
Awesome. All right. So really quickly before we head on to break, let's go ahead and talk about what you're doing. You are accepting donations for the Stewart Center Cancer Center in honor of Lisa Tribble from Unionville.
Yes, we are. We're making a donation for all the new units that we sell. We're donating to the Cancer Center in honor of Lisa Tribble.
That's really nice. So not only can you know, and does that include like accessories as well, like any purchase or just
the initial purchase of the ATV?
Okay, fantastic. All right. Well, what we'll do is we'll post all the information on our website at heartlandconnection.com. We'll post Action Cycles information if they have any questions or if they want to head on down there. And like you said, you have a full service garage too. So
we do.
Well, thank you so much, Tim, for coming on.
Yep, thank you.
And we'll be right back.